Good morning. I have a couple of Filofaxes here that I wanted to feature, and I spent the morning trying to do my video with a tripod. There's the tripod up there. So I tried all kinds of different things, and I put it on books, and I tried to angle it, and honestly, I just could not get it to work. What I'm going to show today is pretty straightforward. I'm hoping I won't have to move the camera around very much. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it in my traditional way, and hopefully by the next time I need to do a video, I will be able to use the tripod. See, here's the reason why it would be good to use a tripod, because you can use two hands, sorry. Okay, now this is no longer available on the Filofax website. It is, as you can see from the box, the beautiful box, it is a high-end Filofax. And I got this as a present for my mom. I'm going to give it to her for Christmas. So I know it seems kind of silly, but it was such a good price, and I've been looking for one for her. Every year I get her a calendar. She keeps the calendar by her bed, and I usually get her one of those coil ones, and it just has the spaces to write things. And it's really neat. She records the weather. She transfers the information from each year. So she'll write down, she likes to write down dates that people died. Like she'll just randomly say to me, oh, this was the date when you got your dog, or oh, this was the date when you, so she has everything recorded in there. So I thought it would be so nice, instead of continuously buying her these calendars, to get her a really nice Filofax and then buy her the inserts every year. So I was waiting for one that would really suit her. She likes browns, she likes greens. I was really thinking that like the Finsbury Emerald, if I tracked one down, would have been nice. I thought about the Sketch in the brown, and then this came up, and I thought, oh, this is perfect. And you'll see why in a second. Okay, so what it is it's the A5 Luxe. And it is so gorgeous. I should have done a video on this when they were still available to try to tell you people to get it. It is I wish that this had something where you could smell it, because the smell of this, I'm holding it quite far away from my face, and it smells like I am in a saddle shop, because if you've seen my videos, you know I'm a horsey person. This has the most beautiful saddle leather smell. It is incredible. It's so rich. So this is what I got her. Now, the thing about the Luxe, now you see underneath I got two. I got a Sketch too, and I'm going to show you that in a second. I'll move that out of the way. So the thing about the Luxe, and there was a girl who did a video on it, and I was so appreciative that she did the video on this. The thing about this is that it has small rings. I could never use this myself. I can't. The only thing I could maybe use it for would be like a journal. I could never use it for my calendars and things, because I need my calendars to be stuffed. And I'm just gonna, we're on the ground. I'm just gonna lean over here. If you've seen this is my domino snake that I ordered from overseas, and like you can see, it's actually looking pretty good. It's not as stuffed as it normally would be for me, but I love, this is so great. I can't imagine using anything else for work. I love this because you can really stuff it when you have the elastic. See? But I could never ever go, a slim profile like this is just not an option for me. But this is gorgeous, and it's going to be perfect for my mom. So, oh my God, it is just gorgeous. Look at it. And you know, if you've seen my videos, you know I'm a really big fan of kind of subdued colors but texture, and it just feels absolutely divine. It's going to be hard to give up, I got to be honest. I don't know what I do with it, but so it has card slots. She won't be using those. She won't be using this as a wall. It'll sit beside her bed. And then there's a pocket here. Inside there's cloth, I think. Now, it has this calendar. This is not the calendar I want for her. I want the calendar that's like this. But fortunately, so this is the benefit to having many Filofaxes, that calendar came in this. So, this calendar, I don't know, I'll find some use for it probably or whatever. So that's the calendar that the Luxe comes with, just so that you know, although like I said, these aren't available on Filofax anymore. It has a black ruler. It has these, I'm going to set this all up for her and make dividers and everything, but it has the blank beige dividers. It has colored paper. It has financial sheets. Are those financial sheets? Yeah, financial sheets. I don't know if she'll use those. She has her own little system. And then there's addresses. So this will be good for her because then she can put, you know, people's phone numbers and stuff. I think she's going to absolutely love this. Now, if you don't know this, the Luxe also has the pen loops. Gray baby, as usual. It has the pen loops here and here at the top and bottom. I kind of pulled them out and left them pulled. They were flattened down. I kind of pulled them out and left them pulled out so that they would kind of stretch out. But honestly, I don't even know if she'll bother to use those. She'll probably just have a pen sitting there with her. And these are nice for pictures. So I might even try to print off some pictures that are this size and put them in there for her. I'm looking forward to setting it all up. I'm going to go for kind of an antique sort of theme. So I'm going to make her some dividers and all that sort of stuff. It is gorgeous. Honestly, it is absolutely gorgeous. And I got it for a pretty good price. Like, I think it was over $200 and I got it for $100 and something. Okay, there's Gray Baby's fur. Now, then, I've always wanted a zipper Filofax. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare getting this out. Sorry. Okay. Trying to get her out of there. Okay, so this is the Sketch Zip. Now, I really like the Sketch. I bought one for my brother, you may remember. And I really liked it. I like this microfiber that it has. I like this leathery thing. And it has a little gray strip, which I think is quite classy. If you get the one that has the clasp, it has a rubbery fob, which I'm not, or a rubbery clasp, which I'm not crazy about. Sorry, she's batting my hand. Yeah, and so instead of that, it has a rubbery little zipper pull. I wish it didn't, like, to me that makes it look a little too cheap because it's actually quite classy looking. So if you open this up, it has elasticized pen loops on both sides. It has card slots sideways. It has, the microfiber in here is a little different than the microfiber on the outside. It has a different feel to it. And then this first section of pockets has like a leather feel. And it says Filofax down here on the side. Now, this has the calendar that I like. And this is the one I'm going to give to my mom. So I'm going to switch. I didn't want to do it till I showed the video, but I'm going to switch this calendar into the Luxe. So it also has the clear ruler, which I'm probably going to steal out because that's my favorite kind of ruler, so I like to stockpile those. So I'm just almost going to use this as kind of like a, because the thing about it too is it has the colored tabs, which I really like. So to me, this is going to be almost like like if you are really obsessed with a type of car and you keep buying those cars because you want parts. This is my parts Filofax. So this calendar is going to my mom. I am tempted to try to use this for school, to be honest, because I've always wanted to use the zipper Filofax. To be honest with you, I'm kind of getting away from the leather for myself. There were a couple of really nice Filofaxes on sale recently, like 50-60% off. But I don't know, like I read calf leather and I just think of the poor little cow and I can't wrap my mind around it. So anyway, I'm sort of thinking I might try this. I'll tell you the only thing. So it has the color tabs for 1 to 5, 6, I apologize, and then it has the colored address tabs too. And then it has, of course, it has actually more dark colored paper than the other one. The other one had like the lavender, and this one has red and orange and dark blue, and it's supposed to be manly or something, I don't know. And then it has, obviously, address pages, all that stuff, and then it has a pad in the back. Oh, it has a top-loading envelope instead of the card envelope that came with the other one. So, so I'll get back here so you can see it. So, the only issue, and I can't really show it because of my not being able to use the tripod yet, but when you zipper this thing, I already tried it a couple of times, this is cheap. It's almost like, I don't know, getting the light. It's almost like a cheap cloth. And it's hard to zipper. Like when you get around the corners, it's all flimsy. So now maybe if I got it so that it was stuffed a little bit more, maybe I'll try that, and then I can get back to you. Maybe I'll stuff this up and try it for work for a couple of weeks. Just sorry, she's on there again. Just just to experiment for you guys, because this actually is quite a nice organizer. Like, it would be great for work. And I like the idea that everything's kind of in there and secure. However, and the Sketch does have nice big rings. However, the problem might be that, you know, I might not be able to stuff it as big because it's only a certain amount with the zipper. You know what I mean? So I'm not sure. The other thing I just wanted to show quickly, I'm going to try not to bang this around too much because I know people are getting very professional with these videos, and I'm looking very amateurish just doing this with my hand here. But something I wanted to show you. You're probably aware, my calendar situation right now is now look, I tried to do self-laminating. A girl had a really good video with self-laminating, but the self-laminator I got was only sticky on one side. So these are not, they're not sticking. So, and look, there's some bubbles. So I've got to rethink this. I tried it, didn't work that well for me. So right now for my calendar, I'm back at work, boo-hoo. So I have my big calendar, my monthly calendar. Then I decided to go with the weekly calendar and leave it in that I was using over the summer. So I have that here, right? And then I have my daily calendar, which is my work calendar. Okay? Now, what I have done is, if you have ever ordered, like, you know how Filofax comes with a front flyleaf, just a plain flyleaf, and it's not real thick. But you can order flyleafs from Filofax. But if you order them, I don't know if any of you have ordered them. If you haven't, just an FYI, they come with a little tab. I don't know if you can see that. Right. And it also has those nice, you know, the rings that are, you can pull it out really easily. Can you see that? See? There's a little tab there. So a lot of people are using flyleafs, which I'm trying this out too. I usually like a clear ruler, but I'm trying to use a clear flyleaf because then, as you saw, you can take a Post-it, you can take little notes and stick it to the front without covering up your info, because you can just pull it over. But the nice thing about the ones that you can order from Filofax, and they're not that expensive, I think they're about like $5, is that then you have a tab to pull for your day. Do you see what I mean? So it's actually quite nice. Like, I'm redoing I'm still in the process. I'm redoing my tabs and things, so it's not as organized as it would normally be. I decided to take, for where I do notes and journaling, and make this instead of doing it on the side. So I laminated this too, but it's sticking together a little bit better than the other one. But I just took a piece of, a file folder, and I cut it up and made this, and just put notes on the top. So this is notes, or if I do journaling at school, because I do journals with my students, and so I'll journal in my book sometimes, or if I have just some general notes about school that I want to write. So, but yeah, so that, and the I don't have my personal size here with me. Oh wait, maybe I do. Hang on. I'm going to move over. I'm going to get it really quickly. It's in my purse right here. Here's my Holborn, and I'm doing the same thing in my Holborn. See? Can you see? I don't know. You can't see that. See? It's right there. See? It's got the little tag. So I'm using my little stamper, stamped a couple of weeks ahead. I love it. So, but yeah, that's just a little idea. If you wanted to do that. Have that. It works great. Okay, I'm sorry. I moved this around more than I meant to, and hopefully it won't make people dizzy. So anyway, I really wanted to show you, though, those two new ones that I got, and just kind of feature those so you could see what they were like. And yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I'll give the Sketch a little try for work and just report back and tell you guys how it goes and if it's workable or not, because it is a pretty affordable zipper one. I've thought about getting the Metropole zip too, but I've kind of heard stories about how the zipper doesn't work that well, so I don't know. But I will try it. But I will tell you as you know, my feeling is wait and get the real nice ones when they're marked down, and this thing is beyond gorgeous. I have a little small Luxe, and I think a mini. I got it when it was marked down just kind of for the fun of it. I've never used it. But this thing, whoo, I mean, oh my God, the smell of it, it's crazy. Okay, so thanks. I hope this hasn't been too crazy a video for you to watch and understand. And once obviously, once I get this all set up for my mom, which will be in the months to come, it's not going to be right away, I will make a video to show you what I've done. Bye.